Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Avian Tempest. Today we're going for a little walk. Jamie, well, a big walk. Jamie's got an appointment up at the hospital, a doctor's appointment. You've not been feeling too good, have you, mate? No, so he's away to go and get checked out. I said it's because his mother's half Klingon, his father was a Romulan, but he's adamant it's viral, so we'll go and get checked out, okay? And I thought I'd come with him, just go for a wee walk with the camera, yeah? See what we can see, you know? We're not going to have it on all the way up, we'll probably just edit it in. But yeah, thought before the heavens open, we'll get soaked, we'll go out for a wee wander. Been filming some videos in the office today for the non-profits YouTube channel. We're doing gamer builds again. So head across to Destiny Enterprises, have a look at those videos, okay? Help support that channel as well, like we do. School's out, parasites are out for lunch, aren't they? Yep. Not much to see here. I think our viewers are used to this street now, aren't they? Or the parking videos we've done. Alright. Somebody didn't like that. I'm going to hurt after, I've just realised I'm going to really hurt after this walk, aren't I? Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, and I didn't have my painkillers on me, so yeah, it's going to come back and hit me later, I think. What a noise. Vroom vroom. Which way are you going? You going that way, this way? Okay, okay. All leads lead to Aberdeen where you're going, just in case of what route you take. Oh, the fumes! Camera can't pick that up, but what a bloody smell that was. Jesus.
So should we take a poll? Is it going to rain?
Of course it's going to bloody rain, it's Aberdeen.
Well,
Are we going to get soaked? Yeah.
it's only water.
Here's a shot. We've done a van video again for the non-profit of the day, guys. So if you watch that on the non-profits page, we showed you the gate of that abandoned hospital there across there. See it? Jamie, hold that, mate. I'll zoom into the hospital. I'm one-handed here, guys. As always, I've got a coffee in one hand and the tripod in the other hand. So that's another shot of the hospital. Okay, it's been shut down for a good few years now, isn't it? Aye. So a good few years. Eventually we will get a gimbal, guys, when we can afford one. We will get a gimbal so it's less shaky, less bumpy, and we can actually get one that's got a little bit of, I think you get ones remote zoom, don't you? So that'll be a lot easier. A lot easier. Yep. I tried, we've not done a video yet on the boggle that was my iPhone, my phone upgrade, have we? But we will do it. I currently have a Samsung, I was about to say iPhone, but it's a Samsung S21 Plus, and I've put an armoured case on it. It's not the one I'm using to film, I'm using my old iPhone XS to film. But the S21 Plus is actually, with the armoured case, it's too big for the holders on the tripod. We need to get some wider ledge ones for the Samsung. There's all the parasites going back to their buses. Parasites, parasites, parasites. Ball bags of the future. Yeah, if we can get past the parasites, I will. Snowflakes one and all, our future is damned. Aye. He's not indicating, so was he indicating? I wasn't sure if he's coming this way or not. I can't limp that fast. That's probably another reason my tripod's shaky, I'm limping all the time. Nah, it's not, I'm not that bad, not yet. Probably will be after this walk. Lovely flowers. There you go. I know where to come from, get some flowers from a garden there. There's a hospital, guys, I just showed you, see? Great place for a Halloween party, wouldn't it be? Awesome.
Yep.
It's a phone box. It's basically a makeshift public toilet in Aberdeen now because nobody actually uses a phone box anymore, I don't think. In fact, I can't remember the last time I've seen one.
Yeah.
But I'm old enough to remember using them. Some more street art on the buildings.
We're getting more and more common now.
The council's paying for it, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're actually paying for it for buildings that we get knocked down, which was a bit of controversy in the news lately.
Just a bit like.
All that thousands of pounds spent getting people to paint on buildings that we get knocked down. Money wasted when the council's already in how many millions of debt?
Millions, I think that's about.
But as long as Jenny, it's a Jenny Lang, as long as she gets a photo opportunity, she's happy.
Right.
Put down somebody cuts that, innit? Little wander up here. So we've got up here to go, up to the roundabout and cut up, or which way you want to go?
Right to the end.
All that rubbish, yeah? People just dumping it. We're going right to the end.
Yep.
Okay, folks. Well, we'll see you at the top of the street, guys. That's us a little bit further up the road there, guys. You didn't miss much. Us getting out of breath, walking, that's about it. Shows how fit we are. A few questionable looks at people in cars as we're going past, but that's about it.
We could do a full house move, takes us hours to do, we don't get out of breath. Walk a wee bit, but out of breath.
Yeah. Yeah, sod's law. Any guesses, viewers, what this building is?
It's Cornhill.
Feel free to put a comment in if you guess what it was.
Yeah, so that's a loony bin house.
It's a loony bin house, is it?
Yeah, Cornhill.
I know what Cornhill is. Old houses here, granite. Tennis centre. Tennis centre actually still there.
About it.
Postie man, Royal Mail.
Well, to be fair, it probably has been about 2 years, so it'll be overgrown by now.
Same postie man, I should have said postie person. Although it is questionable, I don't know if that was a bird or bloke. Bob, bird or bloke. Oh, neglected garden. Tut tut tut. One day I'm just going to come, set the tripod down, and during rush hour and film traffic when they're stopped, just to see if people get triggered. Because they get triggered enough when they're parked, you know, so wonder how triggered they are at rush hour when they're stuck in traffic and already upset. Worth filming, I think, yeah? Aberdeen physiotherapy. Could definitely benefit with that, couldn't I? Speed demon. Hey Jamie. Speed demon. Little puppy. You know, like my doggies.
Even if it's not a puppy,
All doggies are puppies to me.
even when they're not.
Yeah, they all still are. So that was it, guys. Whoever guessed it right, Jamie obviously right, but he's not included. Royal Cornwall Hospital, okay? Vroom, vroom, vroom. Pop, 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 pop. She looks so happy. Shall we?
Might as
Let's.
well.
Victoria Park's over there, see?
Right.
I can't remember last time I was in that park, to be honest. Years ago. I think I've only ever been in it once. I can't even remember why I went there. I think I walked the dog when he was a puppy. Can't remember. When he actually was a puppy, you know. He's always my puppy, you know what I mean? But when he was tiny, took him for a wee walk in the park. That's when I used to live in Aberdeen. So I used to literally walk all over Aberdeen with him for miles when he was young. There's Clan Support Centre, folks. Once we went and joined a networking event once for business for the non-profit, and Clan says they're not allowed to talk, they're not allowed to come in, they're not allowed to interact because we're the non-profit here and we don't want any more non-profits coming in. That's really nice of them, isn't it? It's supposed to be networking, and because they're a nice big charity, they said no other local non-profits are allowed to come in and talk. Nice of them. It's supposed to be a networking event for all. They were actually trying to get me to join, not Clan, the people who run in the business network, trying to get me to join. Clan is the reason I didn't join, get my businesses to join, because of the way they acted that day. There's another park, guys, in Aberdeen.
That's not a park, that's a swamp.
Well, technically, yeah, in this weather it is a swamp. And there's these lighthouses that are dotted around. It was dolphins and then willies, and now it's lighthouses dotted all over the place. More extravagant expense. They commission these lighthouses and models to be built, then they petition businesses to spend thousands to buy them as a sponsor, you know. There's the other side, see it? Nice water feature up there in the middle. Ah, Aberdeen Tennis Centre is here.
Yeah, but that thing was way back there.
I know. That makes sense. Mr. Man and his ladders. Space. The final frontier. Busy traffic. As you see, folks, there's a fair walk from our office up to the hospital.
And we're only halfway.
Why you got an appointment at hospital? You don't got a doctor's office closer at home. Honestly, you have to be an awkward one, don't you?
Well, there is one, but they're worse.
You concentrate driving, old chap. Don't look at us, you'll crash. Quite funny, I was on a security shift the other day. Young lads, you know the young boy racers, were coming down High Street, pelting their cars down the High Street, God knows what speed. So I pulled my phone out and pretend to film them, all of a sudden they slammed their brakes on. Amazing, isn't it? They don't want to be caught speeding on camera. All the patient drivers waiting for the lights. That's up here, we've done the house move, isn't it? Yeah. Just up there. There's a tiny little lane that dips in. And we couldn't get the van up, so we had to go and park right up the street, carry everything down, up the lane, up some stairs, round a small alcove into the new house, you know. hell? Oh, there's a baby. I wonder what that noise was. Nyeh, nyeh.
Traffic light, bloody traffic.
Oh no, it was a bird. Sounded like the baby.
Yeah.
There's a bird up there, that's what it was. Well, no one stopped the car, said stop filming yet, so that's a good thing, I suppose. Given it's Aberdeen and what the usual response we get, I was half expecting it. Sure, it's Neil Morrissey, and is it Neil Morrissey from Men Behaving Badly? Mini, nothing mini about it. Nothing mini about the people in it either. Wild Tracks, Aberdeen City again. Nice wave. Nice a change. Got the fingers last time for the City Council, didn't we?
And the bus driver.
Aye, and a bus driver for the first bus. Nice and welcoming of them.
Right outside the council building as well.
Indeed. So the hospital's just a little bit further up here, guys, so instead of just cutting the video again, I'm just going to keep it running. Feel free to fast forward. So all we're doing is walking up here. There's not much else for you guys to see really. Gardens, cars, bus stops, that's about it. The hospital literally is just up here a little bit, so you'll see the hospital campus.
Just hope I'm not going to be late now.
What's the time?
Yeah?
What's the time now?
Well,
Ah, yeah, alright. Yeah, you got plenty of time.
8 minutes to walk that far.
Yeah, I'll manage that. You can always jog.
Yeah.
Jog, go on.
Yeah.
Jog.
Okay.
Yeah, heart attack, then you will have a heart attack.
Definitely.
Some more old granite houses here. Been here a long time. Same as these ones. That's what they call the Granite City, isn't it?
Granite shitty more like.
Everything's grey in Aberdeen. Burnside Villa.
Definitely ain't a villa.
For sale, open till midnight. Essentially it's a house that's made into two, isn't it? I hate that. I'd rather just have a whole house rather than half a house.
Well, you can buy one side, evict your neighbours and knock through.
Nice structure in that one, architecture. Just buy both of them. Turn it back into one again. So this is the hospital just coming up here past these houses. Aberdeen, oh Mustang, my favourite. That's a 5 litre model.
Nice breeze.
I will get one eventually. Not a blue one though, it doesn't look good. Don't like the colour. It's a nice colour, but I don't like it. That's the rain starting, so you're in there, I'm going to get soaked.
Well, you could easily come in to sit in the right area.
Don't have my exemption badge.
I'm sure you'll get a
Mask.
from reception.
Aye. Most likely.
A mask from reception or something.
So about the wobbling folks, I'll just change hands. Try and get my grip. Big crane, look, the way that two cranes are, it looks like one of them's broken.
Yeah, the way it's sitting it does.
Mm?
The way it's sitting it does.
Mm-hmm. Now, language, Jamie.
Well, the bitch annoys me every time you mention it.
For the viewers' information, the bitch is someone Jamie used to work with. And why'd you call him the bitch?
Because he's an absolute bitch.
But he's an absolute bitch. No love lost between them.
He's a sucker.
Brown nose. Yeah. So that's people leaving the hospital campus there, guys. Forster Hill Health Campus. There it goes. Still bits getting built to it. Baird Family Hospital, the Anchor Centre. Okay. There's the cranes, look. Now let's see how many people don't like filming up here, shall we? Eh?
Everyone.
Yep. So up here, guys, we've got to walk all the way up here, turn in that way, get into the hospital. So
Even further up, actually.
yeah, I'm going to stop it there so I can rest my arm, and then I'll start it again once we're at the top of the street. Hi guys, that's us. Alright guys, that's us at the top of the street now. So some construction workers. A lot of construction workers, a lot of construction going on up here just now. There's the cranes, look. Bit of weight to cross here now. Shall we? Yeah. You're not going in this way?
No, up this way.
Oh, up again. More up the hill. Sod's law. Could have just went in there, guys, but no. Jamie wants to go all the way up the hill.
Well, I say that I'm walking through there, but right there.
There's more things to film there. There's the policies. Ninos.
A couple of tiny ones as well.
If you say so. I wasn't looking.
I always look.
You always look. Jamie's single and looking, folks. Any potential bachelorettes out there who are interested in this fine specimen of a guy, comment, leave a comment, get in touch. He is available.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
And very willing. I mean, very willing. He'll even like raise some standards, you know, or drop some. Depends.
Well, my standards are very high, so yeah, I have to drop them.
Pick it up. Dragging it. People wonder why the boxes are all broken on delivery. I thought it was 22, wasn't it? 20
past.
Oh, you're alright. They'll give you 5 minutes. To say you're delayed because you're an unfit bastard walking the hill.
Well,
So I apologise, folks. I said we're at the top of the road, but we're obviously not.
technically we're not at the top of the road yet.
Ah, well, I was expecting to go down there at the hospital turning. All the way bloody up here.
Yep.
Good exercise though, getting a CV in for the day. Probably the week, to be honest, because I want to be able to walk tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to be sore. Sore tomorrow, sore tonight, sore tomorrow.
I did tell you it was going to be a long walk.
I know, but I need it for a physio. This is how I get my physio in, guys. I'm not allowed to run or do any sort of cross training anymore because my legs and spine are so knackered.
And there is the company.
Yeah. There we go.
Right next to another building site.
Yep. There's the overused staff car park of ARI. Never any space for the amount of staff they've got. And that great big silver monstrosity is the multi-storey they made. And you got all this unused land here, which I'm sure they'll break into at some point and do something with, won't they? Ambulance. See, the sky is very overcast. I can feel droplets coming down my face. It's definitely going to start raining. flats there. This is steep enough. When I come down here in a car, I just take the out of gear and freewheel it down. Save fuel. So I've seen other audits and other people doing audits when they come to hospitals and doctors' offices. They all come out saying, oh, you're breaking patients' privacy. You're not allowed to film. Obviously we all know we are. We wouldn't do anything we're not allowed to do, would we now? But we'll see if anybody questions us today. As well as getting my physio in, it's also an excuse to come up here as well. So obviously. Now, comment please people, leave a comment. This is NHS property. Are we on public property now, or are we on private property, being it's still a business? Please let us know your thoughts, being that the NHS is supposed to be for public. Leave your thoughts. Okay? Is that the entrance?
I don't even know if I'm in the right place, mate.
You better. What did they tell you to go?
I think there's only one entrance anyway.
Yeah, where are you going? Go in and ask, I'll wait here. If you reckon I'm in 5 minutes, I'll wait longer. Should took a bottle of juice with me. I'm bloody parched now with the heat. I think I have to stop this for a second, put the tripod down and just get my fleece off. This fleece I got on, it's one of the uniforms I bought for the scrapping up and stuff, and it's like a thermal. It's just too hot. So I think I'm going to have to go and adjust it, take it off, cool down. Even if it's raining, it's still really hot here just now. Roasting hot. So we'll wait to see if Jamie comes back out. In the meantime, I'll stop this, get my fleece off, chill down a little bit, roasting hot. Okay, and we'll see if he comes back out. I mean, in there you got Aberdeen City Health and Social Care Partnership, health visitors, podiatry, speech and language therapy, group practice. This must be it, group practice is in there as well. Yeah, so it must be in the right place. We've just got to wait to see if he comes out now. Okay, well, I'm sure he will come out. There's people not picking up the dog poo, look. Disgusting. Aye, just a power pack, phone, just filming. Bloody disgusting, isn't it? He was saying it's an AFI gadget I got there, guys, in case you couldn't pick it up. And for those of you that's now Scottish, AFI gadget. AFI, basically means, oh, that's a very nice, that's an AFI thing you've got, it's a good thing you've got. What's that? That's a strange thing, it could mean a few things, AFI. AFI tired, very tired, you know. AFI or AFA, depending on what region you're from up here. So, right, I'm going to cut it there. I'm going to get myself, my jacket off, my fleece off, cool down, and we'll switch back on in a couple of minutes. Hey guys, that's Jamie finally out after waiting about 2 hours outside for him. So,
Like that anyway.
I was right, his mum's half Romulan, his mum's half Klingon and his dad's Romulan, and this is a result, so that's what's wrong with him. The genetics just don't work out. He's got his medication notes, he's waiting to go and get his new meds. Help him feel a little bit better. And wait for some blood tests to come back. So, while we head back into town, we're just going to head down here and we will go to the hospital, the way we were going to go earlier, and just film, do a little bit of filming, show you the entrance to the hospital, car parks, so you can see any ambulances coming in, any police coming in even as well, and film the construction, show you the cranes again and see what they're building. Just get a bit of footage for you guys since you stayed with us all the way up the street. Well, hopefully you stayed with us all the way up the street and didn't fast forward. But the rain, while I was waiting for Jamie, the rain stayed off as well, which is good. I've got my fleece back on, because I've chilled out and I was roasting when you went in, I had to take my fleece off. Absolutely roasting. So I've cooled down, got my fleece back on, we're heading down here now. My leg, see when we stopped up there, my leg's killing me. Can't bend it, so I'll take my morphine when I go back to the office, feel better. Woo! Look at this. Brambles? Want one? Happy days. Sour. Tasty, juicy, but sour. Not sweet. No. Plenty of brambles though. I've got raspberries and strawberries at home. I hate to go and pick them. They're having a little staff meeting down there, are they? I would use a Samsung phone to film because it's got a better camera and much better zoom, but it doesn't fit in this harness, so it just won't fit. Having a wee staff meeting, I think. How's yours? Jamie trying his one. Yeah. Slightly better if I zoom right in as well. Yeah. I've only got times 6 zoom in this, you've got times 50 zoom in that. So this is iPhone XS times 6, and of course the Samsung's got times 50. So as soon as I get a better mount, a wide mount for the phone, I'll get it on. I'll try and order one tonight, then we can start using my new phone for filming. And we'll try and save up and get a gimbal.
And I've got 5G.
And you got 5G. Well, this one doesn't. This is the old phone. I'm sure my new one in my pocket does. So I was just watching, when you were in there, I was just watching some clips on YouTube where the camera was off for Auditing Britain.
Yeah.
So hopefully the time this video goes up, we've contacted him to say hello. So he might do us a favour watching our videos as well. So I was just watching a video there when I was watching Auditing Britain, I was watching Plod as well. And I watched one of the American ones, can't remember who it was now. I think it was Furry Potato. Had a wee watch of all the videos there that was coming up. So just filming, they were just filming the police stations, you know, getting police upset. The one in Swansea with the female officer getting upset that they was filming, asking them to stop filming. So you would think the police would know the laws better than us, you know. But it takes us to educate them, you know. It takes us to make them educate, to get them educated and make a change. For change to happen, we need to do what we're doing. Unfortunately, it's just the way it works. So they've all finished, have they? They were a little bit busy when we came up. So a wee work yard there. That's obviously the back of it. I was just saying to James yesterday, I missed my rollerblades. That was me at 17, I'm now 39. Bet I could still do it though. That's a challenge. That's a challenge. We have to film that. I don't know if I can do it without falling my ass, but bet I can still go them though. I doubt I can go backwards anymore. I'll give it a go. My knee will probably give way though, or my spine, one of them. Yeah. Probably both at the same time. But I will be getting a pair at some point, maybe next summer when James is ready, and maybe take him out rollerblading, teach him some old tricks. Yeah. And as soon as he learns to go a bike, which he's into scooters right now, he's too lazy to pedal. Once he learns to go a bike, I'll get myself a nice bike. And I used to have a bike, and I used to have a few bikes when I was younger. So yeah, it'd be nice to get out and about with a bike again. It'll probably help my legs. She looks so miserable in that car. So miserable. He's doing something wrong. Fuck, if she cracked a smile, our face would crack, honestly. I walked past her there and I seen how miserable she looked. I had to turn the camera back to get it. There's been a few people in cars like that. It is Aberdeen after all.
But no objects so far.
No objects so far. Now we'll have to edit an object in there now, won't we? Yeah. Have to edit an object in there now. Let's go down here, have a wee looky, shall we? Putting a board up. There's the cranes. Oh, there's another doggy.
Yeah, you got it right this time.
Alright, it's one of those ones with two-tone faces.
Right, the
Doggy. Oh, COVID testing centre as well. They'll freak out with the camera, I guarantee it. So show people what we've got here. So we've got pre-admission, staff COVID testing, Forest Health Centre, procurement and logistics, graphic design, okay. David Anderson building, East End entrance, Forest Grove House, is that Rotunda? Is that pronounced right? entrance, staff car park and a multi-storey car park. Forster Health Campus, procurement, logistics, corporate design, central stores, facilities. So I'm guessing he might be a storeman up there then. The Mr. Man. Grampian. It's got private parking, free parking in designated areas only. One thing I remember about this place, when Jess was in here having James, there's no parking, all the parking you got to pay for, there's no free parking. I think the disabled's free, but there's no parking and there's not enough parking either. Now they've got the multi-storey, it's a little bit easier, but in the maternity ward it's easier to park around the back, you know. It's a lot easier to park around the back. So, not much happening here. So it says it's the stores and central stores. And off we go. See, this is summer in Scotland, folks. So shorts and t-shirt weather in Scotland, see? This is the weather we've got in Scotland for shorts and t-shirt. There's the cranes. It's a construction yard again. That's big cranes. There you go. Nice to see her pushing it on the pavement. A lot of people with a cycle on it. So we've got Graham Construction. Woo. Busy at work. Well, supposedly. See it, Maternity Hospital. Excuse me, tired, I need more coffee. Maternity Hospital down there, all the way around to the back, and it's up that way once you go around the building. And that's the Children's Hospital there, that building right in front. The beige colour with the grey on the roof, that's a kids' hospital. A&E's just around the corner, you get the main hospital entrance up here. Thought it'd be busier. Old hospital, this ARI. Very old hospital, even with all the new builds and everything, the main one's still very old. So, Health Campus. You are here. Are we? Really? Okay. We are there. Joys. He's not going the speed limit, is he?
Nope. Only 20.
No point in having barriers up like that, is there? Gonna have barriers, you really have them down. I don't think I've ever been across that walkway. No. Oh. Still waiting for my MRI appointment. I'm due an MRI for my spine to find out what's wrong with it. Still not came through. I've been waiting since the beginning of last year, or before last year. Still no sign of it. Still waiting. Doctors chased it up multiple times. Still no sign of it coming in. They did give me 2 appointments. I'll give them that. They gave me 2 appointments, but one was too early, and it was before son went to school, so I couldn't do it. And one was too late, where I'm doped up on morphine. I couldn't do it. I did tell them it has to be mid-morning or afternoon, but they wouldn't listen. So there's this multi-storey they've built. Quick prefab job, isn't it?
Yeah, really ugly.
It is ugly. There was a lot of complaints from residents and stuff, but yeah, it sort of fell on deaf ears, didn't it? But it went up in no time, didn't it? It really did. I remember they started building it and it was up before you knew it.
Prime candidate for the council to put some graffiti up.
Aye, they could paint that, couldn't they? Make it look a little nicer. Could do. So, oh, it's nice when you see NHS staff with the face masks on the chin. It's been proven to spread bacteria.
Right. And the smoking area.
Aye. So here's the main entrance, folks. So here we wander. Wander up and wander back down, you think?
Yeah.
Aye, may as well. Because down that way is just residential, isn't it? All the way down, so we may as well go down that way again. Okay, yeah. So here's the main entrance of Aberdeen Royal Infirmary, folks. For those of you not for Aberdeen, we've got the buses. First bus. Con artists, so they are. Greedy. We've got the entrance here. I think A&E is still around the side, isn't it, Jamie? I remember they were doing construction here no long ago. Is A&E still around the side, the entrance? There's still an ambulance entrance around there, or is A&E down that way still?
A&E is down that way.
What they were doing here, I can't remember.
You can still come in this way, but A&E is
Aye,
down that way.
because this used to, staff entrance only, because this was the entrance, then they put the entrance down the side, and now it looks like this is the entrance again.
Oh well.
Oh, there's a Markies here now, Marks and Sparks. Marks and Spencer at the hospital. Really? Yeah, I need a bank loan shop there. Anything to make the hospital more expensive, eh? There it goes. Anything to make the hospital more expensive for its patients. You know? Aye, so that must just be, look, staff entrance only, an ambulance entrance, so ambulances can go there. I don't think it's A&E entrance ambulances, but yeah.
No.
Definitely an ambulance drop-off point there. And then up that way is the maternity wards up that way as well. So, and A&E's down that way where the entrance was. So, there's security, and he's only got a level 1 security badge. So they're still queuing up to get in, they're still having the social distancing and queues to get in, and it looks like they're checking appointment times or something for logging people in and out. The last time I came here, I just walked in, that was during lockdown. I just literally walked in, nobody challenged me on it. I think I was here for an x-ray, yeah. Sent me in for an x-ray, and I just walked in, went to where I was needed to go, and nobody said a thing to me. None of this, there was no queue, and that's when they had the entrance down there when this was still getting built. But nobody challenged me on it, and that was during lockdown. Now the restrictions have dropped, they've got this in place. It doesn't really make sense, does it?
No.
Doesn't make too much sense, really. So this is where the buses come. Lots of bus stops going in and out the city. Multi-storey there. You get the private healthcare companies up there for the offshore workers. It used to be Abermed up there, but I don't know what's there now. Yeah. So it's a security checkpoint coming in and out of the hospital. Booking in, booking out, making sure they know who people are. Yeah, and there's a staff entrance down that way along the ambulance drop-off point. There's more wards and buildings all the way along there, maternity back that way. Okay, but this is the main entrance, it takes you to the main parts of the hospital. Literally just you get lost in here, you've got to follow the orange and purple lines wherever you're going, you know.
Yep.
Most times I've been in, I've got to go to the orange zone, really, that's it. I would have thought, being at security's there, being security trained myself, they would have blacked out the windows, like they did with the obviously Markies, because obviously they've got information there. I know that, but they can still tint it a little bit, try and create a little bit of privacy, you know.
Yeah.
They could create a little bit of privacy and maybe do it because they've got documents and stuff there, you know. There's some paramedics. I'm looking forward to going to get my. I was looking forward to get my paramedic training until COVID hit. And I've never really looked into it again, but I will catch up with that eventually. You know, it'd be nice to go and get it. So right, there's another bus, Stagecoach. So Stagecoach and first bus come this way. So you're not missing much, folks. That's the main entrance to the hospital. Okay, nothing much to be seen really. Okay, and you got security checkpoints. Okay, zero tolerance promise to staff. NHS Grampians commit to providing both patient staff welfare. I won't read out to you guys, but it's there if you guys want to pause and read it. I'm just going to have a wee scan of it just now. Now, I understand fair play and no tolerance staff, but really when I read this bit, it's like, please don't upset our snowflakes, that's all I see.
Yep.
Please treat everybody like a snowflake and don't do anything that might make them melt. That's what they should write.
They
You know?
Very much.
Yeah, you don't have free speech in this country, but we have got freedom of expression, and you can't have freedom of expression and what they call free speech without the right to offend.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't take much to offend people these days. Me standing here with this tripod could probably offend somebody.
Yeah.
But it's still not me doing it deliberately, is it?
Yeah.
Can't be responsible for people's feelings all the time. You know, I can understand if people are going out their way to humiliate people and make threats and behave in a bad manner, but it's just the age we live in. People just get upset by, you could blink at somebody, walk past and blink, and oh, he blinked, phone the police. I'm so upset, he looked at me. Yeah, it's just the age we live in now, you know. This is it's one visitor. We need your help and support in taking the appropriate measures to keep people even most time safe as possible. Okay, so we got a one visitor one. So there you go, I've got this great big post up here about, I like this one, you know. Masks will be provided if required. They must be disposed of when you leave premises. Masks are single use and should not be taken home. So why did that NHS worker have his mask outside over his chin when he was crossing the road? He's not complying with that policy, is he? So that's something we might need to write into the General Office about, make him aware of it, you know. So, yeah, there's a hydrogen powered bus. There's him pretending to do a good job now because he's seen us with a camera. But it's really a campus, guys. That's the main entrance. That's it. There's not much else to see, really. That's it. Nothing else to see at all. You know. We'll go down and have a look at the construction. Yeah, let's get a wee photo of these strapping lads pretending to know what they're doing. Couple of snapshots here. Happy days. They're doing the right thing though, they've made themselves aware. There's no reason to come and stand at the door and look like a tool though. They know we're here, they don't need to stand at the door and make themselves look stupid, but you know, one of them wants to make themselves look even more stupid obviously.
Hi. Sorry, I see you guys videoing. What are you guys doing?
Videoing, you just said it.
For?
Videoing.
Yeah, no, but like, what for?
For ourselves. We're doing a video tour.
Yeah, I know you're doing a video, but like what?
A video tour, we're doing a video tour.
Oh, video tour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Showing people the campus and the entrance to the hospital and, you know, everything that's here, the construction. Mm-hmm.
I see.
People that are not from Aberdeen might be interested in it, or anything else we see, it's public interest. Anything we can see, we can film really, you know. Mm-hmm. You security, are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Where's your badge?
Is it there?
You should have it on all times. SIA code of practice.
Yeah, I just came in now. I just done my shift. So,
Well, in that case, you should not be approaching anybody outside, and you should have your badge on show at all times, okay?
Can I get my badge?
You should. Well, you tell me. You're a badge holder. You should know your code of practice, SIA. Your friend's got his badge showing. Well done. Should I get my badge? You should know. You got a badge. You've done your training. He obviously didn't do his training with us. My company's Vanguard Prime folks who specialise in SIA training. He obviously didn't do his training with us, or he would know his badge should be on at all times on display when he's talking to public. Just started his shift or not. If he's just started his shift, he should have his badge on. But I like how he approached us. He's asking. He was nice and polite. He wasn't triggered. Yep. So that was nice. He done that the right way, as far as I'm concerned. You know. Yeah. I gave him short, sharp answers. I'm not going to go and pander to him. But he didn't need to ask 3 times. But you know, he didn't even need to approach us. But it's good that he did.
A bit late now.
Taking photos of us, is he? Got Cam back.
Oh, he's going to grab his badge.
Oh. Level 1 badge. Security guard. But he should still have it on. But he was nice and polite when he came out. But unlike the other security guard from Bonnecourt Centre who was triggered instantly, and other guards we've had that we've not edited in yet, you know, he done that very nice, polite, professional. But he should have had his badge on. Yep. Should have had his badge on. So he knows now. He'll probably go and hopefully he'll go and educate himself in his code of practice. He should know. So that was that, guys. So nothing much up there for you to see really. That's Entrance Hospital. There's a walkway again. Okay. This is going to be a long ass video. About an hour and a half video, I think, even with editing.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, we had to do a long one at some point. We can't just do short ones all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think much needed to be edited out, just sliced together.
We've got the other security guard video to put up today, don't we? So you guys, the time you watch this, obviously the Bond Accord security video will be up. So make sure you put the comments up about that. You know.
Yeah, if internet at our office can
It can handle it. And it's terrible right now. So we'll get that done, and then tomorrow we'll look at editing this one. We'll get this one up, yeah.
Yep.
So this is, what's the date today? 18th.
19.
It's the 19th of August today, guys. It's sunny Aberdeen, yeah? Sunny Aberdeen. So by the 20th, we should have this up. So you guys should be watching it. And the other one should be up by then as well, along with Go Get a Gay Poke.
Yes, that is a
Yeah.
good one.
We're going to do a compilation. We've got the video up for the, we should have a video up as well for the, we were filming the people breaking the parking laws and parking rules to try and raise the issue to the council. And as a result, from doing some of that filming, getting some B-roll and just picking up some random footage, we had quite a lot of people get triggered and kick off at us. So what we'll do, we'll probably just do a wee compilation video. We'll edit it. We'll just keep editing little bits in of people kicking off with us. We've got one lady who was a bit of a, oh, she crossed the road to get out of her way. She came right out of her way, across the road to me, didn't she? Grabbed my tripod, so I'd slap her hand away and tell me I'm scum for filming. And I says, listen, love. And she goes, don't call me love. And then we had some guy take pictures and say he's going to take a picture and find out who we are. If he sees it online, he'll sue us. Then I offered him our details and he didn't want them. We had two Uber Eats drivers threaten to snap us, break our tripods and break us if we film them, so we continued to film them.
And homophobic.
One was very homophobic. He got told, he came out asking for my surname. Give me your surname so I can take you to court. Yeah, it works like that, mate, alright. But I did say, would you like my details so you can look up who we are? And he says, yes. I goes, go get a gaypoke.com. And then he says, oh, you gay, I know talk to you. And then his mate decided to run his scooter into us and damaged my bad knee already. Although in that video, you can see where he effed up, and we will be adding that in. You can see, he realised when he made that mistake, didn't he? We've got the two girls who, I told them my delete button was broken.
The opposite?
We've got the guy who wanted to knock me out within 10 seconds.
Still waiting for how many weeks they are.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll do a wee compilation video as well of all the people who were triggered when we were doing the filming. I'm pretty sure he gave me the bird before. That's the driver gave me the finger, I think. It looks familiar. I think Papa John's is on the menu today. Hungry. Whew. Wasn't as busy on the way up. We'll need to find we'll get the prescription, you get that in Boots on the way back, can't you?
Yeah.
Back at the office. There's them down for the cherry picker now. They've got their boards done, so no doubt there'll be an advert on there once I finish the other side. Next couple of days. Loftus Signs, okay. .co.uk. Hope they remember their doors open. That won't end well.
Steal anything from them anyway.
That will not end well if they forget. So we're going to go down to site entrance here and just film the site entrance, see what we can see. So, they've closed the gates now. Let's see how we zoom in. Got the machinery on the go. Give it a dunk, that's it. We'll Make sure it's empty now. Now, anybody in the trades, feel free to comment if they see anything they're doing wrong, because I don't know. I can obviously spot obvious things, it's a health concern or health and safety concern, but anybody used to doing this type of work or trade, get in touch, leave a comment. Let us know if you see anything they're doing wrong. He's a way to get his arse out of this, eh? That would be nice when we send that to Graham's head office.
Well, it wouldn't be the first load of workers who've been in trouble.
No. Scaffolders throwing coffee off scaffolding and climbing the scaffolding. Like Donkey Kong. Not much happening. I wonder how long it'll take them to get the build done. Being it's now August, isn't it? So, well, almost the end of August. I wonder how long it's going to take to get the actual build finished and complete.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, well, definitely. I'd say next year. I don't think they'll get it done this year, especially with the wet season away to come in, the cold season away to come in. That's not tuned. And all that oil, all you can smell is burning oil, so it needs a tune-up. Definitely needs a tune-up, doesn't it? Don't see anything from this side. So that's the entrance to the Children's Hospital up there, guys. See the Spider-Man dolphin? It's one of those statues I meant, like the lighthouse I mentioned earlier on. That's the entrance to the Children's Hospital. And you get in it from going up that way. Got a dumper down there working, see? There it goes. Sounds like those tracks need an oil, doesn't it? Okay, somebody needs a tin of WD-40 on those. Squeaky. Oh well, that's what we've got at this construction site then. We'll head back down the street, guys, and we'll go back into town and we'll see what we can film in town. And we'll head back to the office, and all in all that'll be the little walk to the hospital video done, won't it? And then I'm ordering food because I'm starving, I'm hungry, I need to eat. Me and Jamie both have something in common, apart from being awesome.
That's just to make sure nothing gets stolen at any point.
What's it live for?
We're filming live.
Eh?
We're filming live. We're live filming.
For what?
Just for ourselves.
Well, can you stop taking the picture of my lorry, please?
I'm sorry, no. They're in public, so we're filming whatever we
No,
can
it's
see.
not. You can't.
Who says? Who says we can't? Sorry guys, my phone cut off there, so it did stop recording. I don't know when it stopped. So she's okay to record us, but for some reason we're not allowed to record her. But she was perfectly fine inside a lorry recording us till I turned the camera, until you noticed that, like, you know. But she obviously doesn't realise we're allowed to record whatever we see. Well, it's fine, they can phone the police, I don't have to stay here. They're phoning security, I think, but... So,
If she's not doing anything illegal, she's got a problem with doing
I
something.
know, so we'll just phone Fairview Haulage and tell them that, you know, we were filming in public and your individual in the cab who was having a fag at the time was turned the camera on us, so we turned the camera on them and she got triggered. Never nothing wrong, you know. Never done nothing wrong. So all we're doing is a wee video walk to the hospital and back. We can see what we can see, you know. So there's another shorts and t-shirt, folks. See, that's the weather up here, as I said, in Aberdeen. Shorts and t-shirt weather. Okay, head off. I'm too hungry to wait for anybody. If I wasn't so hungry, I would have. But I'll walk slowly. They can catch us if they want. You know. We're not doing anything wrong. It's just her. It's got a bad opinion of everything. Let this guy pass. No worries. Cheers now. So, Bye, Snowflake. What? So parking suspensions are in from 100 hours on the 29th of March until 1600 hours, 12th of May, Westbourne Road of Baird Family Hospital. Okay. Now, is that a hospital for families, or is it the Baird family who are paying for it and they're getting their name on it? I don't know if I filmed that on the way up, guys, because I think I cut the camera to walk up the hill, but here's the helipad. Okay, see if I can rest my tripod here a little bit. So there's a helipad. I was just saying, I actually said to Jamie when I put the camera off, it's a shame we didn't catch it, we didn't get any. Obviously we don't want the helicopter coming in with people majorly harmed, nobody wants that, but it would be nice to catch a shot of the helicopter coming in and out, wouldn't it? And you see those elephants in the foreground there? See? So we've got all these little statues and everything throughout the whole campus, hospital campus, and we've got this building down here which I don't know what they were thinking when they made it, but they've just left it to get dirty on top and they've never cleaned it.
And it's really ugly.
And I think it's quite ugly, but it's definitely different. But why spend so much money on that sort of architecture and not keep it clean? You know, they've just left it since it was built.
What was it, 4.2 million?
I can't remember.
Something like that, it said in the papers that it was spending on it.
Yeah. So again, we don't want anybody to get hurt for the chopper to come down, but it would be nice to get a shot of the chopper coming down anyway. So again, here's the construction yard, we're not allowed to film. Okay. Obviously the construction guys didn't have an issue with us filming. They seen us filming, didn't have an issue, they didn't seem to have an issue.
Some of them tried to show off a wee bit.
Aye, one of them was a way to do a mooner for us. Show his backside. He thought against it, obviously. It wasn't until that lassie, who's perfectly okay to film us, but just didn't like us filming her back.
Yeah.
So, oh well. As I said up at the hospital entrance, you can't help snowflakes these days. You know. And she's not exactly young, she's an older generation. I thought they'd have a bit more thicker skin like me, but obviously not. So we'll head back down here, guys. I'll cut the camera just now because that's the hospital done. We're going to have a wee walk back into town. I'll switch it back on if we get stopped by anybody for that lassie phoning security or authorities for us filming. Obviously I'll switch my camera back on. But apart from that, I'll cut it just now until we're back in town. We'll get a bit more interest for the footage, okay? Right guys, that's us back in sunny Aberdeen centre. As you can see, sun is beaming down, isn't it? Yeah, right. It is awfully hot though, even though it's a little bit wet and damp and overcast. So we're back in the centre, nice long walk back to the hospital. Jamie here, Mr. Knight's this way to go into the boots to put his doctor's prescription in. I'm going to stay outside and just film for the randomness of it. And see what happens really. Let's see. So it's just up here in the streets.
Yeah, that sounds healthy.
Mm-hmm. That's my phone pinging. Partner want to know where I'm coming home probably. Phone her back once I'm finished filming. So, almost at the end of the video guys. Thanks for watching, for those of you who have watched. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. It helps the channel out hugely. Helps us grow. Yeah, tell your friends about us. Check us out on TikTok, Destiny Enterprises on TikTok, and ABN Tempest on TikTok. Okay? Support the non-profit we support if you can. Even if it's just share the content, and support us on ABN Tempest YouTube as well. All these multiple channels now, and even another third one away to launch soon as well for my security company. I'm going to start forgetting the name soon. So, wait to start keeping a written list in my pocket. I'll just wait here, mate. Poppy! Say hello. Say hello? No? Come on. That's Poppy, folks. She's camera shy. So here's Boots. Just got to wait for Jamie to go in and come in now. We'll head back to the office. We'll get all this footage sorted out and edited so we can get a nice video for you guys, which hopefully you've enjoyed watching. We'll finish doing the gamer builds that we're doing for the non-profit. I'm going to order some pizza because I'm bloody hungry. And then I'll probably end up going home soon after and relax for the rest of the night and back to it first thing tomorrow morning. So yeah, a few more days I think before we get another video out for ABN Tempest. Jamie's wanting some time off to recuperate, and I'm going to be busy doing other things in the non-profit and the security company. So we'll try and get some more little bits up in TikTok just to keep you amused until we get another full video up. But it will be next week, at least middle of next week, before we get anything full up, any full videos and more filming done. So, there's some cars coming down. All you seem to hear when we film here is seagulls. He's going a little bit fast, isn't he? Don't know if you can tell that on camera, but he is. He's definitely going a little bit too fast for the speed limit. Mm-hmm. Jaguar. Confused where to go. See, that's why we've done the video, so we can show the council that people just don't know where to go when they turn here. No one's got a Scooby which way they should turn. They're not allowed to come down this way, and they're not supposed to go in that way until 4:30. And people just get really confused. There's just not enough signage up telling people what to do or where to go. And that's why we've done the video for the council. What makes you think he's trying to cover up who he is? He must have seen the camera and doesn't want to be seen. Look. It's a mystery. He's definitely concealing who he is anyway. It's another one, not supposed to come down here. As if the bollards weren't clear enough and a no entry sign. So we'll see how it goes.
So when's the video coming out?
Oh, we've got several out. We've got several up already, mate.
The director's cut?
We've got a few. We've got TikTok up and running. We've got, we just done a wee...
Find them.
We just done, I'll message you the
Okay.
page names.
So what's been happening here? Just
We've done a wee walk up the hospital, wee video tour of the hospital.
okay.
And some lady in one of the work trucks, they're doing the construction up there now. She's seen us film, we were just filming the diggers and stuff, you know, just in the way walking back. No issues at all, the construction workers knew we were there, no issues at all. And then she started filming us, so obviously we turned to see her, she got her truck and just kicked off shit. Want your phone, police, phone security, all because we were filming her. Please delete my truck, don't want my truck filmed, you're not allowed to film my truck. I goes, well, you were filming us, I'm allowed to film you, you're not allowed to film us.
So this is the hospital, the
Aye.
ARI?
Aye. Jamie had an appointment, he's in there now getting his prescription, so yeah, so we're just on a wee video tour, going up there, walking, just seeing what we can see, you know. So it's not just here we film all over. So we'll edit that up and that'll be up tomorrow probably. And we're just getting the last bits here.
I was speaking to the guy at Steve at O'Neill's.
Oh aye.
I said, what's it like at night? This is mental. He says there's like folk coming screaming around that corner and there's all the smokers coming out. And they've got the bins seem to have...
Aye. What you do to your wrist?
Eh?
What have you done to yourself?
It's part of this problem in my spine.
Oh.
It just the other day, it was like, my hand, I think, I've been feeling myself getting more left-handed just because of this spinal injury. But my hand was like, I was looking at seeing the wife, look at this. My hand was like, you couldn't see the knuckles or anything like that. It was so sore. So she said, well, I said, I don't know whether I've got a trapped nerve, I don't know whether it's a repetitive strain injury from like using a mouse or driving, or is it, what, So she said, get a splint, and she's giving us some of these, what do you call it, it's an anti-inflammatory, but you've got to take it with your stomach as well, because it just rip your stomach out.
I'm not sure what they are.
Cracks in. But I didn't take it last night, my hand was swollen up again this morning. So
I was just saying to my viewers, my legs in agony because my spine and knees are knackered, so I'm going back to the office to take my morphine. I'm going to sit, order some food. We're going to finish, we've got several videos to finish today, then I'm going home.
well,
I might even get a beer tonight.
I said to the nurse, I need to speak to somebody about pain management. And she said, let me look at you. She goes, you're on the strongest non-opiate I can give you. So, we'll see. Has it been quiet around here today?
Well, from what we've seen, yeah, just the normal people, not in the morning, not doing the rules, but we were in the office doing filming for the non-profit, and of course, we had a wee walk up the hospital. It's taken the last 3 or 4 hours to do that,
So you might get a night out, you're thinking, aye?
Huh?
You might get a night out, did you say?
I don't know, I'll have a beer at night, I know that much. Sit with a beer and relax, I think. Partner's off at night, so she works nights as a nurse, so we're actually off at the same time tonight. So,
Malin just retired this week.
and she's back at work tomorrow.
So that was her first week of retirement, and her mother just got out of hospital after cancer treatment, which...
There's Mr. Knight, look. Sorted. Unfortunately. Cancer treatment, you're saying?
No good.
No, well.
No good. Sent home. Opened her up, had her inside. Sorry. So we're not having to deal with that. So
No, it never ends. It rains, it pours, as they say, isn't it?
never ends. Just one thing after the other.
Sorry to hear.
Right.
No worries.
I send us a link. I'd like to see what you've... Certainly from around here.
Once we get it all edited and stuff, it'll be fine.
They still haven't... They've got this growth committee meeting on the 24th of August.
Inspired in charge of that as well.
Where they're going to discuss, but everything's a fait accompli, right? So, but they still can't manage. They can put down these things what they're going to do, but they can't control it. They can't manage it.
Aye.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
And that's the issues, And that's what it's like. Oh, but there's signs.
There you go. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay.
Take care.
Hi folks, that's Jamie out the chemist now. He's got his out pharmacy. He's got his drugs. You got your drugs? Yeah, you got your drugs. So we're going to head back to the office. We're going to get all this footage edited down for this lovely video that you've been hopefully kind enough to watch, share, and subscribe to. And we've got a few other bits of filming to do before we end up calling it a day, because we're back in tomorrow doing more, aren't we? Yeah. Because Jamie's going to take a bit of time off maybe at the weekend. You're not decided yet, are you?
Not maybe, I am.
You are? Okay, you're definitely taking time off at the weekend. Okay, well as I'll be spending the weekend doing stuff, working. You know? That's our friends up Aberdeen.
Listen, the sign hasn't been moved.
No. He's saying he's been talking to people at the pub, and that guy, we were just talking to some of the other guys off camera. One of the business owners, he was asking us how we're doing, if we caught anything on video today, anything good on video, and we told him we're out of this area just now, we're out at the hospital. But he's saying there's a lot of people speeding here, almost running people over today, so we missed all that, but yeah, we had a nice little walk up the hospital instead. So that's us back at the office. Thank you for watching the video, folks. See you on the next one, I suppose, yeah, Jamie?
Right.
Catch you later, guys. Thank you.